The most amazing and fascinating experiment ever done relating to experimental psychology. And this, specifically, this one here, an experiment was done on a dog by the Russian physiologist, Pavlov, in 1890. So let's check it out. The experiment, consists of four parts. Okay, before conditioning, we have the trough. Okay, full of food, which causes a response. It makes the dog drool or dribble, if you like. And this salivation, saliva, is unconditioned. It's a natural stimulus caused by the smell, the snout of the dog receiving molecules of the food through the air. The response is unconditioned. Second stage, the second phase. Now we have the tolling bell. It's a neutral stimulus and no conditioned response because the sound of the bell has nothing to do with the food. The third part of the experiment, food and tolling bell are associated and connected as one, merged as one, combined. So food and bell are mixed, and because of this, we create a conditioning. But the response now is still unconditioned because the dog drools um, due to the food, not the sound of the bell. And finally, the magic happens before our eyes. Okay, you see the dog hears the sound of the bell and starts to drool, and there is no food at all. Now we have a conditioned response. So what? What is the point? The point is the fact that a simple sound causes a simple animal to drool. In other words, a sound causes a physiological reaction. Okay, simply unbelievable, no, amazing. Now let's change the focus. Let's focus on this picture. Now let's transfer that experiment, to us human beings. I usually focus on children because that's when the damage happens, and the repetition of the mistakes, goes on and on endlessly. Let's pay attention to this picture. Dali painted this picture in 1929, and you can see now a body completely distorted, deformed. In each hole, we can observe two words written in French. Ma mère, translating into English, my mother, my mother. The head is at the top. And it's clear to see, this body was warped, distorted by the words. Obviously, it is not a physical body. But the image we have or we project onto our own bodies. And we end up now losing contact with our emotions because we become objects, puppets, hollow bodies with no emotions. And the significance is this. Now, the conclusion is if the ringing of a bell can cause a dog to have a physiological reaction, let alone the impact of the words on a person. That's it. That's the point.